at one of Branson's friends that he made on his mission when he was an investigator's house.
And he's just been so sweet to us and so sweet to Branson, giving us snacks and telling us all the stories. About, what, 150 kids were going in the train station, and then all of a sudden they started running, and then the police started coming.
What is going on, yo?
This is crazy, man.
There's another one. And another one.
Whoa, this one's full.
We gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna back up.
There's like people like screaming and running out and tripping over themselves.
First Airbnb. Airbnb? Is that what this is, or is this a?
This is an Airbnb.
Airbnb. This is it's the first one we have stayed in during our trip here in France. It's really awesome because just outside the window is the Leaning Tower of. Actually, it's not a Leaning Tower of anything. Is that it right there?
Yeah.
That's the Eiffel Tower. The Leaning Tower of Eiffel, right there. And there it is again, right there. Oh, the same size out the window there. So one of the things that I first saw when I walked into this door was English. So Las Vegas, that's near us. But one of the first things I saw, AC/DC album sitting up on. That takes me all the way back to my childhood because when I was little, I got into my dad's albums, and I think he had that exact same one. I don't know if the album was in it, but Branson would probably like to know that Grandpa still has all those old albums.
Sure.
Originals.
Serious?
A bunch of them, like Led Zeppelin, AC/DC. Wow. I remember Ozzy Osbourne, all of those old ones. So anyway, this is the bedroom that Sarah and I stayed in. Cute little bedroom. It's all set up, and I think actually someone lives here. And as soon as you rent the Airbnb, they go and hide out somewhere else while you stay here. Because everything's here. Their clothes, their everything. A little picture from Chinatown up there, which is interesting because we're in France. But bathroom on its own. It's like a toilet room that is off of the bathroom, which Sarah, this one, has been quite surprised of. Interesting, right? Soccer or football. It's a big thing here in France. So
huge. It's not a big thing. It's huge. It's like they're everything.
One of the things that you always take something away when you stay somewhere else, and like, oh, I'd like this in my own house, and little different cultures and whatever. I think I want little books in our bathroom that we can read, and I mean toilet room. Like, these are toilet games, like toilet somethings. And then the kitchen. Check this kitchen out. This is so cool. It's just kind of back in this little hallway. Okay, a kitchen. Okay, just think about this for a second. A kitchen overlooking France. And you can see the Eiffel Tower outside of your kitchen. It's kind of cool. So just a nice little fun kitchen. I think we could live here, Sarah. Maybe not all of us with all 7 kids, but I think we could live in a place like this. Anything else, Branson, that jumped out at you?
For me, this apartment is like set up pretty normal for like France and stuff like that. So I wasn't very surprised.
Like this for 2 years.
Yeah, this is. Whoa. Compared to some of the places I stayed in, this is actually really big.
I'm very curious to know what this is. Do you know what this is, Branson?
An incense burner?
I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Do I rub it and a genie comes out?
Maybe.
Maybe I should leave that stuff alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Remember last time I had a really bad tonsil infection? I had strep throat, and it was terrible. I think I have another tonsil infection, which is dandy because I keep coughing up like mucus or tonsil stones, like spitting out tonsil stones. If you don't know what tonsil stones are, they're little pieces of like food and bacteria and stuff like that come from the back of your mouth that make your breath smell terrible. Anyway, I keep like spitting those out, and my tonsils, the lymph nodes right here, are like swollen. Not really bad, but they've gotten more swollen from today than they have yesterday. And my throat hurts a little bit. It's not bad, which is kind of weird to me because I thought when your tonsils swell, it makes your throat hurt. They don't hurt really bad. That's the thing. They hurt pretty bad at like the morning and night, but it's not bad. I just am coughing every once in a while. Like I'll have just random little coughing fits, which is great. And I have tonsil stones and mucus, and randomly my throat hurts. So I think I'm getting another tonsil infection. That is just absolutely so exciting. Fun fact, last time I got sick with my grandma being here, or staying with us. My parents were also gone, and I had terrible, terrible stomach flu. It was terrible. I didn't eat anything for like a week and a half straight. I tried eating, it didn't work. Pretty sure I'm jinxed because I'm jinxed. Ready? Every time I go to Disneyland, like almost every time I go to California. Now I keep getting sick when my grandma's over. So anyway, I think I'm having a tonsil infection, which is a blast.
We're in Angerville
And people look really
because
happy here.
Johnny's hangry. Oh, it's cold here.
Alors, on veut le quiche tomate mozzarella.
Une.
Oui. Et aussi le croissant au jambon. Oui.
So, I think what, like 4 people came in when we were there, and they just said, "Un baguette."
Une baguette, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, s'il vous plaît. That's what it was. Un baguette, s'il vous plaît. So, how much did it cost for just one baguette?
It's usually, I think this one was 80 cents. 80 centimes.
It's pretty amazing. Here's your quiche, yo.
Ooh, it's hot. Money.
Oh, that's really good.
Versus 38. I won. Lizzie got 26. I got 38. Time to do it on yours. No, I'm not gonna play again right now.
So a year and a half ago, yeah, it was about a year and a half ago, I was serving in this area called Limoges. We're here now, and like I'm getting all the flashbacks of all the things that we were doing back then. I was at this train station probably 3 to 4 times a week. On trains or meeting people here or just passing through. We were here like 3 or 4 times a week. Craziness.
You get him?
Hurry, hurry, get it.
Whoa, that guy's running fast. About, what, 150 kids were going in the train station, and then all of a sudden they started running, and then the police started coming. And
They
it sounds
ran-
like more police are coming.
They ran into the train station, but they were running like on a, like all of a sudden they just started running and cops ran in. What is going on, yo?
I have no clue.
This is crazy.
There's another one. There's another one.
Whoa, this one's full.
Huh?
This one's full of police officers.
What's going on? Well, we gotta get out of here then, right?
Probably.
How can we? The people won't move.
We gotta get out of here. I'm just gonna back up out of this lane.
Now I'm really curious on to what was happening because that was weird.
Get out. What the heck is that?
There's like people like screaming and running out and tripping over themselves.
Kids are laughing.
But yeah, it's not like
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. They're not. It's not like they're scared or anything. It's like they're all laughing and going nuts. I wonder what's going on. Oh, there's more.
Where was that?
Where are they? Behind us?
I don't know.
Not behind us.
sign at one of Branson's friends that he made on his mission, one of his investigators' house, and he's working to find us something to eat. And it's pretty cool to listen to him and Branson just speak French to each other, just they're communicating, and we have no clue what they're saying.
You could be saying, your parents are idiots.
And that's okay.
During this time, she was 97. 90? 97.
Ouais, un petit message.
Oui, bien sûr.
Quand vous étiez parti de Suisse, quel aéroport vous étiez parti de Lyon ou de...
Ah, oui, de Lyon.
C'est ça, peut-être. Oh, je pense que vous rigolez quand même, vous avez amené l'histoire.
That's so cute. He said they haven't had missionaries here since Branson left this area about a year and a half ago almost. And he's just been so sweet to us and so sweet to Branson, giving us snacks and telling us all the stories of all of his trinkets. And I wish I could understand more of what he's saying.
Branson's always been good with
Branson has always been good with older people. He just sees into their soul and they love him instantly. Branson said tonight we have to eat at his favorite place, our Airbnb. Because it has your favorite food in here.
Oh yeah. Oh, tacos.
Is it as good as you remember it?
Good night,
Good night, guys. I love you. Good night. Love you. Ego, it's time to go to sleep. See you. Go get in your bed.
Get in bed.
Not really, Ego.
No, bed for us. Where's Az? Bye, buddy.
Bye, guys.